This is called the 5 levels of fatigue, and it's a pyramid with level 0 at the bottom of the pyramid and level 5 at the tippy top. And so the reason I made it a pyramid is because if you think about the x-axis, that is your productivity. So the base of the pyramid is very wide. That's how alert and engaged and excited you feel about life. And as you get up to the tippy top, the x-axis, the tippy top of the pyramid is very, very small. That's because when you get all the way to fatigue level 5 of 5, your productivity is very low. So with each level of fatigue, there's different symptoms you might feel. So for example, fatigue level 1 is commonly associated with dehydration and drowsiness. So if you're doing something that's boring and repetitive, or if you're doing something that you haven't had enough water recently, you can feel tired, but caffeine is not the solution. You might need water. You might need to get up. You might need to take a little break and change what you're doing. Caffeine is not the solution for fatigue level 1 because your fatigue is coming from boredom and dehydration. At fatigue level 2, you're feeling more tired and you might need some caffeine, but not a lot of it. You feel a little distracted, you feel a little lethargic, so you just need a little bit of caffeine, or you need someone to make you laugh. You might need something to boost that dopamine in other ways than caffeine. The next level up from that is when you're really stressed out and struggling. That's fatigue level 3. So you need more caffeine at this point, and I've got different recommendations in the book. But at fatigue level 3, because that level is also associated with stress, there's other things you can do to reduce your stress. One of the things that you can do is just to get started. Sometimes we have this stress because we've got 20 million things on our to-do list. But if you just get started, sometimes that momentum can carry you through and you feel less stressed because you're actually moving forward, you're actually doing something. Level 4 is when you're exhausted. At this point, you have the strongest amount of caffeine that you can. You have 400 milligrams, which is all you're allowed to have in a day. And you need to start easing up. You need to start delegating. You need to start admitting that you are in an energy emergency and you won't be able to do everything you planned. You need to be comfortable with letting someone down because it's like that point in the airplane before you crash. You need to put your mask on before you help someone else, right? Fatigue level 4 is that point. You need to help yourself because you can't pour from an empty cup. And fatigue level 5 of 5 is Zombieville. There is no amount of caffeine that will help you at fatigue level 5. So you just need Z's. You just need sleep.